Mama, there goes that man.
Someone over here taking notice.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Wizards, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And now Dallas' starting group. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Marvin Bagley is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün, and it's Bryant in at the point. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Thompson passes to Bagley. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Thompson. Back to MP. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Irving for three. It's hauled in by Houston, coming into this having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Back to Bryant. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Thompson. For three, Durant. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For Dallas. Gafford comes in for Washington, and Williams is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Flagg. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Now here's Gafford. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Irving, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Bryant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Irving to halt the run. Oh, misses again. That makes him 0 for 8.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Bryant, the pass to Durant. Back to Bryant. The Mavericks pull it in. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And stolen by Bagley. Tries the spin move. Williams passes to Irving. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And Dallas making a change here. Alper and Şengün checked in for Finney Smith, and MP subbed in for Shepard. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Marshall, and it's Klay Thompson in for Williams. To the inside, here's MP, muscling it home. MP
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
And you watch Alper and Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. P.J. Washington out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
The Mavericks pull it in. This is the first they're seeing of Houston. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Bryant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. to Thompson. There's the three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, that's an easy one for Klay Thompson, one of the best corner shooters in the history of this league.
Here's Bryant. Again, MP missing. Mavericks trail by 16. And that one's good. Bagley.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's MP. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
So after making one in the first quarter, he's now made two here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
MP with it. Now Thompson defending. Bryant getting it done inside. MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Irving for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gets the three to fall. Bryant's got 11 points in the quarter. Irving with a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Rockets.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Bryant in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw fouls and go get those freebies at the line.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis. Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Houston leading by 16. Over to the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to MP. From 10 feet away. Up again. It's good on the putback. Sengun's got his second basket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Good chance here for Irving. Gets it to go from the corner. Irving's got 15 points.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Here's Sengun. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, and this young kid Flag has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
Here's Bryant. And a nice finish on the layup. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 17 points in the game.
Wow, what focus on that finish from Irving. He is so good at maneuvering through contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bryant with the bucket. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Irving up top, covered by MP, and he comes up with a bucket.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Brian, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Houston leading by 15. Here's Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Bagley. And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving, that's good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Bagley. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Şengün.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Bryant, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Irving. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Irving's got 18 points in just the second half. MP against Irving. For 3, Durant. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. The drive by Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 31 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Houston going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full...
Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Easton. Amen Thompson's checked in for Shepard. And MP subbed in for Van Vliet. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Bagley's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And Irving is subbed in for Nimhart. On the court right now for Dallas. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Flag is out there with Washington, and it's Bagley in at the center position. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Mavericks trail by 15. Irving fires! Misses the 3! MP. Oh, he misses the deep 3.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Book it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now Irving. Banks it home. Big shot.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Bagley passes to Irving. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.
Ooh, that felt good.
Austin, come here. Stand right here. Remember when you first sold me on this?
Yeah?
You said it would be a tiny little promotion in my locker.
Listen,
They love the first video where you talked about Cognivibe. They just feel like the product needs to be a little more prominent.
Prominent? Austin, how much more prominent can this get? My sneakers can't fit in there.
Dude, you could buy a house to hold all the sneakers with the money you'll make if this product takes off. You just need to play ball.
A house.
A house.
My sneakers.
For your sneakers.
Man, why didn't you leave with that Gators box? Shh, that's a deal, yeah.
All right.
Get out of here.
Okay. Hey,
Shoot.
sleep well.
Cognivibe, there we go.
All right, MP, you're always locked in, but seeing a little something extra tonight. What's going on?
Well, when you're trying to prove that you're the top bucket getter in the NBA, it's not just about winning shootouts. You have to get it done versus the toughest defenders.
Is that who you're facing tonight?
Oh, for sure. This dude is no joke. And playing him for an entire 48 minutes is a workout. I mean, you're gonna feel it in your whole body the next day.
That's fair. So how do you prepare for that sort of mental and physical challenge?
Well, the physical part, that's all work in the gym. Mentally, it's about staying focused, and one thing that helps me with my concentration is Cognivibe. When I need a great night's sleep for mental clarity, and that's exactly what Cognivibe delivers, I depend on this product. Can't go wrong with it. Get a Cognivibe.
Popcorn for a meal? She could have given you more than that.
Just got back from the beach again. Am I red?
Yeah, you're with here. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
MP!
Life use your bootstraps, we'll take the stairway.